what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a foundation review, first impressions, wear test, I guess you could say. I'm going out tonight, so I really wanted to test out this foundation. The foundation I'm going to be doing this video on is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. And if you guys know, I do have dry skin and I have very fair skin. Like, I'm very pale. Can you tell by my neck? I'm insanely pale. And you're probably looking at my face going, why are you so red? And honestly, this is a fucking novel. So I tried out this Lush face scrub, and keep in mind I do have dry skin. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with what I'm about to tell you, but I have dry skin and I was like, oh, I need to do a face scrub because I do those like every few days or so. So I take the face scrub to my face feels normal, and the face scrub feels really good actually. Next thing you know, the next morning I wake up, my skin is literally freaking peeling off my face, and I was like, what the fuck? So I was so confused, and I didn't understand. Like, I really didn't get it. Like, I'm not sure why this is happening to my face, and it's insanely dry. Like, my face feels like the desert. My skin actually like ripped open, but as you can see, there's like red patches in these areas here. That's literally from the face scrub, so I ain't trusting anything from Lush ever again. That's something to keep in mind while I'm doing this wear test. Because of this extreme dryness, I'm not sure how good this foundation is gonna look, but I have on my phone here the Sephora app, and I'm gonna tell you what it claims to do. So it says it's an oil-free hydrating foundation that gives you flawless skin for 15 hours, plus it's tested to ensure that you look gorgeous in any light. Bitch, that better be true, because I don't look gorgeous in any light, so this better help. It says achieve medium to full buildable coverage with a natural matte finish. This foundation blurs the look of imperfections, light diffusing spheres, and it stays put for 15 hours of wear. No touch-ups needed. Lightweight and comfortable, it's exercise resistant, sweat resistant, and transfer proof, and it works on all skin types. Okay, so that's what we need to know. I got mine in the shade 0.5, which is the lightest shade, and right now it is looking a little bit dark, but I don't know. It looks like it could match my neck. Anyways, instead of doing what I did last time, taking a sponge and a brush, I'm just gonna do the sponge this time. Because of what's going on with my face today, I don't really want full coverage. I want something that's a little bit more on the lighter side, so I'm gonna be using a sponge. I'm gonna be using my beauty blender. I need to get another one because mine's like really gross. I honestly wouldn't doubt it if I fucking cut it open. There's bugs in it. Let's stop joking around and let's pump this foundation onto the back of my hand, and then I'm going to apply it to my face. Alright, so let's pump this. Oh my god, I literally squirted it in the shape of a fucking dick. Alright, so I got 2 pumps there. Alright, so I'm going to take my beauty blender and dip it in, and I'm going to start off with this side of my face around this area right here. And like I said, I'm kind of going for like light to medium coverage just because of the breakout that's happening on my face. So far, it looks like a good match. It's pretty pale, and I'm pale, so this is working out. It does look like it's giving kind of like a white cast around the side of my face, which I'm not sure if that's my own fault. Oh shit. I'm also kind of nervous that this foundation is gonna like dry while I'm using it. Let's hope it won't. I know when doing foundation reviews, you should probably like do full coverage to get the most use out of it, but I don't like going for coverage at all, if I'm honest. Like, I don't. On camera it looks good, but like in person I don't really see it doing anything. I think it's just because I'm not applying enough. I'm literally applying dots and it's like not doing anything. So far, it doesn't feel sticky on the skin. It actually feels pretty nice, which is great. I am a light coverage girl. I don't like having heavy foundations on my face. I did have a Clinique one. It was the foundation and concealer mix, and I didn't love it. It was too dark for me, but it was way too heavy. I always, like, whenever I used it, I mixed it in with a moisturizer. The Pond's Dry Skin Cream. It's a super amazing medium for mixing. Like, say you have a foundation that's too dark or it's too full coverage. When you put that in and you blend those together and then put it on your face, it gives you like a really nice light coverage without being too heavy. So I didn't apply enough, but it does look good, like with the little like the tiny bit that's on my face. I really like it. So I'm gonna go back in with one more pump, and I think it's just because the pumps are like small, so I went in with an extra pump and a half. I don't know why, but that's kind of weird. And I'm gonna go on with the side of my beauty blender instead of the tip and see if that will apply a little bit more. And I'm also gonna pay attention to my nose. I also forgot to mention I am kind of sick right now. I don't know why. I've been sick for like a while, and like a while I mean like maybe a month and a half. I actually went and I found out that I have a sinus infection. So yeah, great. It's wonderful. I love it. I love sinus infections. I wouldn't be surprised if like this is part of the sinus infection. I thought it was gone because I started feeling good again, but now I just feel like garbage. I'm not gonna lie, I love how this looks on my face. It looks so nice. Just this part here where the redness is, I can't really get that to settle properly. And also around my nose doesn't look that great either, but I'm willing to ignore it just because that's where the dryness is. There was this one video I did, and I was blending out my foundation, whatever. I literally missed this entire part of my face, so it literally looked like I was wearing a mask or something. It was so ugly. Like, this looks fucking amazing. I think it looks so pretty. Holy shit. It doesn't seem to be oxidizing either, so that's amazing. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna apply a little bit of concealer and powder, and then I will come back in like a minute. All right. There we go. So I did my foundation, concealer, and powder, and I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, so I'll be back in just a minute. So I've got my foundation on now. I think it looks pretty good. I'm actually really liking how the foundation is looking. It's matching me really nicely, and I'm really enjoying it. I did screw up a few times on my makeup, especially here and here, so if I see any problem spots later in the night, I'll make sure to know that's where it's coming from. I really like this makeup look, and I especially like how the foundation held up. I did notice a tiny little bit that it was kind of getting dry, especially under my eyes. Around my nose it's kind of clumping too, and for once it's actually going into my smile lines, which I find extremely weird, but you know, there's nothing I can do about that. So I'll check back with you guys. I'm gonna do it on my iPhone just because I'm gonna be out throughout the night, and then I'll come and sit down with you when I get home, and I'll let you know how it wore throughout the day. So it's been about like few hours, maybe like 3. I'm about to leave. I'm excited. The only thing, like I said, around my eyes, it's like a little bit dry. I don't know if it's like coming off there. Around my nose, obviously I'm a little bit sick, so it's been coming out there because I've been blowing my nose, but other than that, it's been fine. Alright, so I did want to pull up my big camera just to do a little tiny end of day kind of end of day thing. This is what my face looks like, and I honestly don't mind it. I really don't. I look at my face and I see that definitely in this area right here around my nose, I see that is where a lot of the foundation has come off, and that is also because I'm sick, and because of that I've been blowing my nose, I've been wiping my nose. Overall, this area has just been in use a lot. Here, for example, is wearing off too, because if you can tell, this dress I'm wearing is very tight, so I had to put it over my chin. Obviously, I dragged the foundation down, but other than that, the only like thing that I see wrong with my foundation or makeup in general is that under my eyes you can see a little bit of black. There's a lot of dryness in this area too, which I found, but again, that is because of my flare up from that Lush scrub. So again, I can't say anything bad about it. Even the lipstick held up, but keep in mind I did eat and reapply it once, so that is that. But other than that, I think my makeup held up really well, and overall I really like this foundation. I'm not even gonna lie. Although my makeup did fade, I was sweating a little bit, I had a few drinks, so I blame it on that. But other than that, the foundation looks good. It looks almost as good as I applied it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to give it a like, and if you like me, please make sure to subscribe down below. And with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video.